27, 2024 Morrow City Council order. If you will stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by home and silence. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Approval of the minutes, you have before you. Do I hear a motion to go out of executive session? Do I hear a second? All those in favor say aye. Ms. Knight? Aye. Ms. Dean?
Aye.
Mr. Quah? Aye. And Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Approval of the minutes, you have before you the February 13th regular minutes, the work session minutes, and the executive session minutes. You have those before you. Do I hear a motion to approve? Do I hear a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Ms. Knight? Aye. Mr. Quah?
Aye.
Ms. Dean?
Aye.
And Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Motion carries. Recognition of court favor, Harold Malone's dedication and service to the city of Morrow. This is just, you know, grounds. I don't think the easiest part, but the fun part's right there.
Years of Service Award, Harold Malone, appreciation for your unwavering commitment and outstanding 12 years of service to the city of Morrow and Morrow Municipal Court. The Mayor, the Council, I, and Judge Wynn, thank you for all your service, sir. If you don't know what the bailiff does, the bailiff has to really keep order in the court, okay? They screen people coming in, they see people, they take care of all the problems. They're the ones that end up calming people down, telling people where to go, what to expect, things like that. And Mr. Malone has done that with outstanding service to our visitors and citizens here in the city of Morrow. And we'd like to absolutely thank him for his service and wish him well in the next role.
You can make a sleep.
Well, I just want to say this was my second job here, and I had retired before I started working here, and I retired again, and it's been a real pleasure. The last 12 years, I didn't realize how long ago it was, but it's been a real pleasure working here at this organization. It's been such cooperation. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to serve Morrow and the court system and the people that I work for, Judge Wynn. And I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys again, not on an official basis.
Now, for those of you who had a chance to attend this last weekend, you know, Morrow celebrated its Black History Month, which was a phenomenal success. And obviously we cannot do that without a series of partners. And I don't know that everybody's going to be here, but is Brian Herbert here, or is the art studio here? I don't know that they are. That's fine. We'll get these two now. And I know there'll be a series of other people that we're going to thank here in just a minute. And these are some of the people who were very helpful. Some of these names you're going to see again and again. It's basically a certificate of appreciation, unwavering commitment, and outstanding contribution to the City of Morrow's Black History Month celebration. Mayor and Council, thank you. This 27th day of February 2004, and this one goes to Ms. Lyle. Got so many certificates, we're gonna have to start coming up with different ways to give you an award.
That's okay. Thank you.
Okay, but we're gonna read it as they come.
I'm going to mention all the volunteers, so if you hear a name coming to order that you're called, and I ask the audience to hold your applause until everybody is called. Alma Floyd, Quillian Wilson, Kim Fan,
We're not gonna wait that long.
Johnny Boone,
I didn't even hear it.
Paris Trent, Katie Wynn, Chelsea, Kiana Wambach, Alana Wambach, Penelope Trust, and the performers, Malaya Robertson, Dorinda Moses, Angela Lewis, Tori Bethea, William Gardner of Jackson Elementary School, and anybody from Walking Authority.
Victor, those two people.
Good to see you.
Hello again.
Tell us a little bit about how things went for you. We're gonna get something signed because we're missing a signature, but we'll get yours soon. Go ahead.
So thank you for inviting us to perform. In the future, if you need anything from Clayton County Public Schools or Jackson, let us know. We'll be happy to help you in any way whatsoever. This is my 24th year of wonderful blessings in teaching, and I'm here to serve and help you howsoever. So thank you so much for inviting us to do this.
Victor.
Look good, this will be on your mom's wall. I would appreciate you. Bud Smith Photography. And now this one's going to be a proclamation. Recognition of Bud Smith Photography. As a native Atlanta and legendary photographer, began his career as a teenager. The untimely death of Martin Luther King Jr. presented him with his first major life-altering photography event at the age of 19. In March 1969, Bud was drafted into the United States Army, but determined not to allow his spirit to be broken. When asked his preferred area of service, he replied, "I want to be a photographer." And as a result, he was given two options: work the front line with the camera and a .45 caliber weapon on his hip, or sign up to serve an additional year and be trained as a dental hygienist and serve his time in Korea out of the line of fire. Whereas in 1971, Bud returned to the States and continued his passion for photography. And his first tour of photographer, the final world tour of the Jackson 5 in New Orleans for 5 days. Pretty cool. He was their photographer wherever they went, on stage and all around New Orleans. And in 2009, Bud was part of an Atlanta exhibit at Mason Mirror Fine Art Gallery, February 20th, March 27th, and where I, John Apple, Mayor of the City of Morrow, joined with the rest of the American community and recognized Bud Smith for his contributions to the City of Morrow Black History Month and contributions. Thank you.
I appreciate this honor, and I've been in the business, photography business, for 60 years, and I'm very honored to have been chosen by many people who believed in what I did, and I was very happy to have the honor to work from record label entertainers to I was Mrs. King's photographer for major events for 30 years, I did her funeral. I also did was friends with John Lewis, and when he passed, I was honored to be appointed to the position of being the head photographer for his funeral. And I traveled with his body for 6 days on Air Force One and all over the country where we went. And but I've semi-retired, but once you like photography, you never give it up. And I'm just happy that I could help you all with your event, and hopefully we can work out some other things for future times. But thank you very much.
And your lovely wife there.
Good evening, Mayor and Council, citizens, department heads. Tonight I have with me my Senior Vice Commander, William Hatchell, my Junior Vice Commander, Jerry Robinson, and my Adjutant. Everybody know Vicky. But we're here tonight to recognize a special group of people. You know, all too often, the events and activities that happen in the city, a lot of our departments go unnoticed. The mayor and council get all the glory. Look at them. But, you know, we have a special group of emergency responders, public works, IT department. A lot of those activities and events that get put on, they're the ones behind the scenes doing the actual work. They're the ones supporting the citizenry, our business partners in the community. So we wanted to take this opportunity to pay tribute to them because, as you noticed, the mayor and council didn't give any one of them a certificate tonight. So on behalf of the Veteran Reform Ward, we have some certificates of appreciation that we would like to present to the various departments in this great city. You know, this is Morrow, a city that's fast growing. And a lot of times people ask citizens, where are you from? And they'll say, well, I'm from Metro Atlanta. I'm from Clayton County, but not me. I'm from Morrow. I let them know I'm from Morrow, Georgia, and I'm proud of it. So, and I'm proud of our emergency responders, our department heads. So tonight we're going to present certificates of appreciation to our police department. They're not here tonight. Evidently they're out policing the area. But it reads, Veteran of Foreign War Certificate of Appreciation presented to City of Morrow Police Department for outstanding support and service to the Delmar Barber Post 5080 and the citizens and business partners of Morrow, Georgia. We greatly appreciate your exceptional service to the community and the Veteran of Foreign Wars. Signed, Wayne Collins, Commander, Vicki Jennings, Adjutant. So we'll get to them. They're probably at the donut stop.
That's what happens when you don't show up.
Our next presentation, Chief Swint. And it basically is the same write-up. Veteran Foreign War Certificate of Appreciation presented to the Morrow Fire Department for outstanding support and service to Delmar Barber Post 5080 and the citizens and business community of Morrow, Georgia. We greatly appreciate your exceptional service to the community and to the Veteran Foreign Wars. So, now this group of people, they greatly go unnoticed in the communities because they're the backbone to get everything done in the city. From cleaning the streets to setting up for these major events that the mayor keep putting on the calendar, which are very successful, by the way. And that's to our Public Works Department. certificate of appreciation presented to Public Works Department for outstanding support and service to Delmar Barber Post 5080 and the citizens of Morrow, Georgia. We greatly appreciate your exceptional service to the community and to the veteran of foreign wars. Thank you very much. Now we have the A team. I know it's long, you ain't got nothing to do, you got time. But this group of people, our IT team, they're a special group of people. I call them the superstars of the events, because all that automation and theater and music and sound that you see is from this group of people. And there's only 3 of them, so I can't figure out for the life of me how they get it done. I've asked the city manager to give them some help, because when I come in to visit them throughout the week, all of them are in the office sleep. But I'm going to ask our IT team to come up, Pete. And the man never complains. Certificate of appreciation presented to Morrow IT team for outstanding support and service, Delmar Barber Post 5080 in Morrow, Georgia. We greatly appreciate your exceptional service to the community and to the veteran of foreign war. Thank you, Pete. Superstar. Now, there are other departments in the city that go unrecognized. Our finance department, our receptionist up front, and one of the most important people in the city on the staff, believe it or not, for his fiscal responsibility, Mr. R.J., where you at right now? With RJ and receive this, because Mr. Baker is responsible for the day-to-day operation of the city, and I can tell you between the 2 of them, they do an outstanding job, and they should be commended for their efforts. You're talking about a city that's out of debt. That's unheard of. That's fiscal responsibility. And we appreciate everything you do for us, but I'm not going to read this one. I'm going to pass this one on. But I got to read it to you, Mr. Bacon, RJ. Veteran of Foreign War Certificate of Appreciation presented to the City of Morrow City Hall staff for outstanding support and service to Delmar Barber Post 5080, the citizens and business partners of Morrow, Georgia. We greatly appreciate your exceptional service to the community and to the veteran of foreign wars. Thank you. You know that camera don't work. Thank you.
Thank you.
And last but not least, we have at the Veteran of Foreign Wars, we support our Students of the Year, our Teacher of the Year in the community. We also recognize our First Responders of the Year. And this year's recipient of the Veteran of Foreign Wars, Delmar Barber Post 58, the Emergency Service Member of the Year, is Fire Marshal Piper. Thank you. And again, I want to thank this mayor and council for embracing our post, Delmar Barber 58, into this community. We owe you a debt of gratitude for all that you've done for us, and we couldn't have asked for a better partner than the city of Morrow. Thank you.
First, I want to thank Mr. Collins and all the members of the VFW for recognizing all the departments, but I accepted that award, but my crew is the one that does all the work. I just accepted it, but we do appreciate being recognized.
Yes.
Secondly, I want to thank the mayor and council, a lot of the members of the audience and my staff for reaching out to me over the last couple of weeks during my difficult time. You meant a lot to me, phone calls, texts, just being there for me. I really appreciate it. So we'll move on to the fun stuff now. I think the first thing we've got is a 15-year award for firefighter Cunningham. He is not here tonight. He suffered a knee injury and he's out for a while for that. But we'll present this to him in the fire station later. But he has been with us actually almost 16 years. I was late in getting this out. Last March was his 15th anniversary. He's a seasoned firefighter and paramedic. He retired from DeKalb after 30 years of service a couple of years ago. And like I said, we'll present this to him when he comes back to work in the next few weeks. Next, we have a 5-year award to firefighter Perry Hoyle. And so, firefighter Hoyle, will come on up. So I'm also tardy on this one. His 5-year anniversary was last July, and we'll get there eventually. But he was hired in 2018 as just an advanced EMT. He went to fire school in Forsyth in the middle of the summer.
You can bring her in. Go ahead.
All right. So he went to the fire academy in the middle of the summer and did great with that. That was in 2018. Got out and in 2019 enrolled in paramedic school. Completed that in 2020. 2022 he completed his requirements for firefighter 2. Perry's well liked around the firehouse. Maybe it's because of his good cooking, I'm not sure. But it's probably more because of his kind, gentle spirit. He's a hard worker and does his job very well. We appreciate everything he does. He's an integral member of the fire department, and just hope this 5-year recognition is just one of many to come in the future. He and his wife Lauren, who's also in the audience, they live in Barnesville with their daughter Beta and their new son Paxton. So we're glad they were able to join us tonight as well. You want to do that?
Oh, you good. Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to present you with your 5-year pin. Here.
One pen.
Congratulations.
This one, Years of Service Award. The certificate is awarded to firefighter Perry Hoyle in appreciation of your unwavering commitment and outstanding 5 years of service to the City of Morrow and Morrow Fire Department. On behalf of the mayor and council, we thank you the 2nd day of July. That was a minute ago, wasn't it? We appreciate it greatly. Thank you.
We don't do pageants, do we?
All right, next we have the Danny and Marianella Rudd Award. This was an award that started in 2018 when Mr. Rudd came to me and wanted to recognize Firefighter of the Year. And so he donated $5,000 to the department, which we give an award every year, $250 for 20 years. It's just a way that we can remember their legacy in the city. They were integral pillars of the community, as you all well know. And so the way this works is each of the 3 shifts nominate their choice for Firefighter of the Year. They have to do a write-up, and they send that to the other chiefs, which is Chief Moss and Chief Piper. And they take 3 nominees and they select who they believe is deserving of this award. They look at the last performance evaluation for the firefighter, and they measure that person's values versus what some of the RUD's values were. So since the RUD's passing, this award is just one way that we can keep their legacy going. So I'm going to ask Captain Matt Rollins to come up at this time. So Captain Rollins has dedicated the last 22 years to serving the people of Morrow. Only 2 other members that are currently employed with the Morrow Fire Department have been here longer than he has. When his shift nominated him last year, they noted 3 categories of their justification for the nomination: dedication, loyalty, and outstanding service. I'll add that he emulates every virtue of the RUDs as well. He's kind, giving, honest, humble, has very strong work ethic and tremendous integrity. Through all of these traits, he has garnered the respect of his crew, his peers, and the chief officers. When I was a rookie, we were on the same shift, and I could tell right away that Matt had a service attitude, which is very important in emergency services. Captain Rollins is the epitome of the ideal fire officer. He lives in Molina with his wife Whitney, who is here tonight, and their daughter Cheyenne and son Levi. So I'm going to read the inscription on the plaque. The Danny and Mary Nell Rudd Firefighter of the Year Award is presented annually to the City of Morrow firefighter who demonstrates exceptional work ethic and the positive character attributes valued by the RUDs. Matt, I think the RUDs would agree that you are very deserving of this award. Congratulations.
Y'all, I hate speaking, so. Mayor, Council, City Manager, it's an honor to serve each and every day. My crew, my family,
Amen.
my mom. Between you and my dad, I mean, you instill those values in me. So, and if they tell you never take this job home with you, I take this job home with me every day. Y'all's good times, bad times, she gets it all. So thank you, honey. So, that's all.
I think they have a slide presentation for some renovation in the fire department. It won't last very long, and then all kinds of pictures you can come up here.
This is just an update. We're doing this now almost every council meeting. Hopefully this will be the last council meeting before I show you the final product. But I know these ladies and gentlemen are ready to get it going. So this is going to run you through what you've seen, the progression of us fixing up the fire station for them upstairs so that they have a kind of individual place to sleep without the 5-foot carpet partitions and all the other old stuff that they've got in there. So you see the painting getting done, the doors getting ready to be mounted. You'll see the sink quasi-mounted, but they're getting some final touches as far as plumbing goes. So hopefully next council meeting, we'll be able to do the presentation. You guys will be good to go and they'll be moved in. I think that Chief, you decided not to get those mattresses. You said the floor will be good enough, or? I think we're getting mattresses too, so. But that's about it for it. They're getting their washers and dryers put back in. There's the sink, and we're getting close, guys. So I appreciate y'all's patience on that, but they've done a pretty fast job. But it's well deserved.
It's about to be the quietest group we've met in a while. No, come on,
You know, this weekend we had the Black History Month, and Brandon, your guys, I mean, wow, what super guys. V, thank you. You know, the late hours, all that you did, and Ben, and I didn't see Zany. Where's she gone?
She's not in town.
She was okay. So, you know, we thank you, and the police department was there. Fire, I didn't see y'all guys, but I know y'all were busy. Y'all were working. Okay. Oh, I did see it. Yes, I did. Excuse me. My mind just kind of zipped out for a while. But y'all were there. It was fabulous, and I thank you.
They worked very hard.
We got something else going, but you know, we'll go ahead and do it. But thank you, and for those that went and participated, I know it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I thank you for supporting Morrow.
I
have a few pictures.
Oh, a few pictures.
For the
All right.
Black History Month.
I think I saw 287. I'm not showing all of them, right?
No, it's only one.
Okay.
So basically, it's the recap of the event with the police. It was very successful on Saturday night. And like I said, thank you for all the departments that put the time and effort to make this thing possible, and all the volunteers, the schools, to be part of the program as well. And again, Mr. Wayne, VFW, Mr. Jenny, you know, we are behind the scene, we are production, so we don't want the spotlight at all, so. But thanks again for the effort to make this possible.
Good job. Comments from the city council. Ms. Knight.
Just wanted to take a moment to bring to everyone's remembrance, I believe the funeral for the trooper that passed was today. And we did have the opportunity for some Morrow representation to be at the funeral, thoughts and prayers for their family, as well as the other individual that lost his life that day. As always, thank you to the staff, everyone that is just a vibrant part of what makes Morrow great. Rolled up sleeves, always participating, be catching that one day. But we really appreciate everything that you all do. It comes from the heart, and we appreciate, you know, participating in the manner that you all do. I know it's not easy and it's a lot of hours, but you are appreciated. And when the community shows up and enjoys themselves to the degree that they have at some of these events, you know, that's really what we're here for. We're here for the community, so I appreciate that. And that's all I have.
Mr. Carr.
City, lately we have a lot of events, a lot of great events, and I want to say thanks again to our staff, you know, everybody working hard, mostly the event on the weekend, so they have to work extra days and hours to provide service for our event and all great event. Thank you again.
Ms. Dean.
Again, I would like to piggyback on what the two council members said about our staff. Events, we do have quite a few of them, and without the staff, I don't think we would be able to have successful events as we have. Our public works staff, Mr. Collins said there that the spine of the city, because we use them in so many different arenas to help put things together for us and fill in where we need it. So, Brandon, you and your crew are super. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Chief, appreciate seeing you know, I love the fire department. I'm waiting for them to come and give me CPR one day, that 3 minutes time. I'm counting on it, you know, you promised me that, but.
He's looking at a different calendar than I am.
So, but, and to all our staff, and, you know, it takes a team, and we do have a team here in the city of Morrow. And for our volunteers, we couldn't do it without you, and it makes things work. And I especially like to say thank you to our mayor and our city manager for shining a different light for the city of Morrow. This event that we had a program that was one of the first that the city has had. And with the mayor having faith,
A slice of faith.
it was awesome. And city manager, I know you had to say a couple of prayers with him, right? So I just want to say thank you for bringing that light tomorrow and to our county here. Thank you so much.
Ms. Wynn.
I want to appreciate firstly our volunteers, our VFW, Mr. Wayne Collins and the team that did the flag for us. And then the most important is our staff that work endless hours for the successful event. And I'm very happy to see the success that we had. And the event coordinator and mayor and council that together for having a vision that to share the culture and the vibrant arts to everyone, and that's very important. It's for everyone, especially our youth, to understand the history of America, the heart of America, and diversity. And diversity is not only for February, but it's every day and throughout the year. So that's all I have. And lastly, prayers to Chief Swain family. Always keep the thoughts with them in this moment. Thank you.
I think there was somebody up there. Did we miss somebody that had a comment from the audience? You do it?
Good evening, beautiful people. My name is Miles Lazarus Thompson, but you can call me Laz for short. I'm a student at Clayton State University, as well as the Student Government Association president. And for one, I just wanted to say thank you for all the service workers here to help make the city of Morrow a beautiful place. You guys are the unsung heroes of the city to make sure things are running smoothly. And without you guys, honestly, there would be no city. And I just wanted to come out here today so I can have the experience within city councils to see how things operate, as I would like to be a part of elected official myself. So I just want to say thank you guys for this ceremony. I hope that everybody else has a wonderful rest of the evening.
A couple things. Our next event will be on March 16th, which is St. Patrick's Day, and we will have a real Irish band that is called the Muckers, which they're relatively famous. They'll play in North Carolina the following day. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. They'll be out at the district. One of the things to remind people is that's what makes your community vibrant. Right? you've got something to do locally, right in your own backyard, you're not having to worry about driving places, but occasionally you also have to remind them where those funding numbers come from. All right, so our hotel motels, there's a tax that's related to that, and by state law, that's the only thing we can use it for, right? We have to promote your city, which is what we do through a series of events, and I can't use it to pay a FIFO. That's just the state law restrictions on it. So it's important to know it's been there for a while. We simply repurposed it, right? We brought it home. We said, we think we can do a better job than just spending big money with a big advertising campaign and putting it in a book that none of you will ever read, right? So we put it to use. We think we've proven that it does succeed. You can see it. You can see it in your own community. That's what is giving you that shot in the arm to be able to say, this is happening right in my backyard. And be able to pay for it with travelers that are coming through the city. That's a nice thing to do. So we appreciate you very much. No other comments? Meeting adjourned.